Hi, Aquarius. Hope you're doing well. This is your message for September 6th through the 12th. During this time, there is a lot going on astrologically. On September 6th, there is Uranus in Gemini going retrograde for the first time for most of us. The last time Uranus transited Gemini was in 1941 to 1948. This will get us rethinking the connections and the things that we value in our life. Some things may come at a surprise for us, and some things may it may be like trying to teach an old dog new tricks. Finding out maybe they can actually learn, and or realizing nope, maybe they can't. So on the 7th, there is a lunar eclipse in Pisces, signaling a significant chapter closing. This is one that has been held onto unconsciously. Thank you so much for joining me here today as we find out more about what is going on and how we can adapt and or maneuver this. Claim this as your reading. Like this video for more. As always, check the description box for anything else you may need to know. I am using the Earth Woman Tarot for you today. The other day I was really called to getting a bowl of water. And I was like, what is this about? And I learned about a bowl of water. And this is in a little rose quartz bowl. Put it under the moonlight of this particular moon with Uranus and Gemini retrograde. There's something extremely special about the energies going on that will allow us to transform our lives. I see the Ace of Pentacles and the World card. Big sign. So let's split the deck and see what's in the cards for you today. Aquarius for September 6th through the 12th. Got the Two of Pentacles. It's in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Five of Swords. Now, I'm seeing this from my perspective. From your perspective, it'll look different. But we're doing this as if you're sitting across the table from me. Four of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. It's in reverse. Temperance in reverse. Ah, this was a card that came out so much during your pre-shuffle too. Excuse me. Eight of Swords. Ugh. This is really interesting. There's a big weight on this reading. Strength in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Could be connecting with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sagittarius, fixed sign, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, the Leo energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. What had happened or what's influencing the current situation, something's imbalanced. Something came to a complete halt, to stop, but not letting go. So that's a good sign, but something is actually wrong. Something is actually wrong, and someone's placing a big boundary, taking the time out. Things are not changing. In your pre-shuffle, it was like I needed to say to you that this is a perspective that is coming from the person who is hurt. Like I was seeing like a Five of Cups card or something. And I was like, oh, well, this can't be from this might be like an energy and or message where the roles may be reversed for some of you is kind of what I needed to say. So it seems as though someone's taking a time out. But with the person's not letting go, there's an impatience, like, well, why can't I have it now? Why can't I have it yet? Are we there yet? What will it take? It's kind of like there's like a pushing for something. So it's almost as if they know that some things are not, like things are not working. They just do not have the courage to really stand up to get that. potentially for themselves in a way, where it's kind of like someone doesn't necessarily want to be independent. Now that's an energy that I'm getting like around a male energy, because it is in reverse, so it'd be more of a feminine inner masculine. But this would be like someone who needs another potentially, and why they could be feeling so tied up by a situation. They're all wrapped up in it, which isn't bad, but it's not amazing because it doesn't look like this makes you feel amazing. You've got a lot to reflect through this full moon in Pisces energy. You might not be accepting guidance from your angels. There could be a sense of just wanting to run away and be done with it. What is the challenge for Aquarius, September 6th to 12th? The Ace of Cups. So new beginning is a difficult thing. Now, the last reading I did, the Gemini reading, that was an Ace of Cups reading, which was really interesting. That was quite the synchronicity that happened, but we have the Ace of Cups here as the challenge. It's kind of like having the overpouring. It's kind of hard to get to that point if there isn't an overpouring. So it's kind of like someone's trying to get love in the wrong ways, and they don't really truly understand love. Whoa. So this makes me feel like someone sees the other as an object, and that isn't necessarily healthy, because that's out of the what can this person do for me? That's out of the how can this person add value to my life? Like, it's not seeing them as a person, because that means that you're not necessarily loving them. You're just checking boxes to do the right things to get what it is you want out of the relationship. So someone's feeling tied to the connection because they're potentially getting that fulfilled, or they're trying to rush to get that fulfilled. And this person's like clocking it and saying, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Bottom of the deck, we've got the Seven of Swords. Well, like I said, someone's clocking it. Someone realizes someone isn't necessarily got good intentions for the connection. Well, energy of this message is a Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there is a reciprocation here. So this makes me feel like someone is like, well, you know, where's your reciprocation? So you reciprocate, and then they try to humble you and knock you down. And now you're like, well, I got to think about that now. You can't just get away with something like that. Well, what's the other card? The High Priestess in reverse. So there's a lot not being said right now, not being revealed right now. They're not going to let you through to them either. So their energy can be fairly removed and or blocked off. They're potentially fairly secretive. They could be making moves in silence. So someone's like, well, this is potentially why they could be acting in such ways. And why someone's potentially got so much thinking on their mind. Excuse me. And it makes someone feel like they really don't know what to do about this, because they don't necessarily, how do I say this? They don't necessarily want it to be in that direction. But then why is it going in that direction? So it's kind of like someone isn't going to play that game. What is the outcome of this message? Aquarius, Ten of Cups in reverse. It's kind of like you get what you give, I guess. Hierophant in reverse. We have the High Priestess in reverse, so there's a connection not being made. Definitely. There's an essence of wanting to oppress and control with this connection or relationship, and someone's not having it. And I think that's great. It sucks for the other person, but at the same time, who do they think you are to think they could do that? So that's where you gotta like just realize who's on your side and who isn't, and understanding. that not all people have the best intentions for you. And you always gotta watch your six. Okay? So, my lovely Aquarius, that's your message for September 6th to the 12th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Love you tons.